Hello Cancer, and welcome to your tarot reading for the end of August 2020. I hope you're well. I've already shuffled the cards to save time, and hopefully I can give you more messages this way. So let's jump in. We've got quite an interesting reading, and it looks quite very positive. So let's see what we've got here. You've got initially the Ace of Wands as the first card that's come out, and the Ace of Wands is talking about some brand new inspirational life that's in your spirit right now, to start a new project in some way, or a new relationship. There's something that's got you excited and raring to go, Cancer. So it's really nice to see it, sort of fiery, zesty energy with that Ace of Wands, and it's just got you really like a burning desire to get something done. I mean, we know you're one of the kind of inventive signs of Cancer, where you like to motivate others and can start projects and get things moving. So you're full of this anyway, but it's really good to see it strongly in your energy at this time. Then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So you're looking at your stability, your foundations, could be to do with your family legacy as well here with the Ten of Pentacles. You've got the this card did come out, it's come out for you a couple of times I think recently, and this is about security on the material plane. So you might be, through this new inspiration, looking at your long-term stability and how your life is affecting possibly dependence that you have, or even you might be looking at your elders and helping them in some way. But there's a real sense of shared security here with the Ten of Pentacles, and it's really nice. It's affecting generations of family, and there's loyalty there with the two dogs and everything, and family. So it's really nice. It feels stable and structured, and that's maybe what you're focused on. And we know, Cancerians, your interest is always in your home, so you're looking at that and it's looking great. 10 out of 10 Pentacles. The base of the situation, you've got the Lovers card. So this is really it's suggesting love and romance and an emotional or spiritual and physical union with somebody. It's a relationship connected to this card that will be a powerful and meaningful one. So it could be a soulmate around you, or a twin flame perhaps. Sometimes there's a choice associated with this card, and you're encouraged with it to follow your heart. Okay, so go wherever your heart leads you with this. It offers you a chance with this card to get back on the right path in your life. If you feel like you've been wandering off or straying a little bit and not feeling true to yourself, this card is inviting you to find out, what your heart's really saying to you. So ultimately, love is an energy state. It's a way of being that's more beautiful and more alive and richer than a life without it. So therefore, love is a direct path to happiness. So follow it, Cancer. Very nice. You've got such a hard outer shell, but you're so warm and loving on the inside. Very powerful feelings and strong emotions with Cancerians, a water sign. And then you've got the major arcana. This is what's in the recent energy that you've been coming through, is the Moon card, and that's very much your card, isn't it? Water and ruled by the moon. The Moon card is about things maybe seeming, for me, this feels today like it's saying things in the past maybe felt a bit more daunting. It maybe felt like you couldn't quite see the path ahead. It's like there was a jigsaw piece, puzzle missing, and you couldn't quite see the full picture on something. And it was kind of holding you back a little bit. But the other side of the moon is the Sun card. So we're just needing to pass through this phase of uncertainty to find the sun shining on the other side. Okay, so that's what you've been recently going through, and I'm sure you feel that. You might be feeling a bit drained or a bit tired after that sort of energy, but there's so much positivity here, and that is in the past, so that's really nice to see. What you're hoping to find on your mind is the Ten of Cups. So you're looking for your absolute emotional happiness and fulfillment here, for all close people, loving people considered. And it's really good to see that following the two first cards with that energy of, family legacies and passion and love. With the Love card, there's so much love here. So your goal is to reach for emotional satisfaction and enjoyment and pleasure, and where everyone can feel the love around them. You want to reach this beautiful, loving energy state, like we just spoke about with the Lovers card. It's saying here you found the path to happiness. It's like that meandering river. There's the emotions flowing beautifully, and everyone's feeling relaxed, and there's a happiness and joy in this card, and that's what you're aiming for and you're looking for, which is wonderful. Then the near energy that we're going through soon is the Three of Swords and then the Six of Cups. So the Three of Swords is where there's some relationship, or it's a relationship because it's affecting your heart, but you're feeling conflicted in some way, and there's something that's uncomfortable or painful, that maybe words have been spoken that have been unkind. It's making you feel there's some pain here in for some reason. With it being clarified with the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups is a card about innocent times, pure love, where you feel completely at ease with other people, and it's like unconditional love. So I'm wondering if, yeah, maybe that's it with the Three of Swords. You want to feel this unconditional love and feel natural and pure, but there's something that's stopping that at this time. With that Three of Swords, there's something painful that isn't allowing you to be completely at ease and relaxed. So, it could also talk about your childhood home in some way, maybe to do with some of your elders. There might be something to do with legacies there that may be causing some sadness. That's another side of that. I mean, this is a general reading, so some of the, you'll know if it's for you. It won't be completely the same for everyone, but there's some kind of painful feeling about either being disappointed about not being able to be completely pure and natural in your heart, or there's maybe some sense of loss about something from your childhood that isn't able to be as pure and loving as it used to be, because you want to have that. With that Six of Cups there, you're saying you want to have complete unconditional love, and that's a beautiful card. So there's something around you that's causing that not to be so. There's something that's a bit more painful for some reason. We'll see as we go through the reading. Okay, then you're moving forward. You're seen as the Two of Swords clarified by the Seven of Cups. So the Two of Swords is where you're conflicted about some kind of direction. You're not sure which path to take for some reason. This can, for me, feels often like you're trying to follow the logical intellectual path and use your brain too much, and actually it's saying to you it really would be helpful to go with your heart a bit more on this one. Go with your gut instinct, and there's deep emotion involved with that Two of Swords card. You're really feeling deep emotions, and often Cancerians are good at doing that. On the surface there's not much happening, but there's an awful lot going on inside. A lot of people don't, many people might not get to know you well enough to know that, because it can look as if on the surface nothing really is happening, but we feel deeply our emotions, so it's not for everyone to see. It's only those that really are privileged enough to get underneath your hard outer shell that might learn about that and find out for themselves if they take the time to learn about you and care enough. So you're conflicted about a path or direction or a choice, and that's doubled up in the Lovers card as well. So it could be a choice in a relationship, perhaps. Maybe you're trying to decide what to do. Maybe it involves some kind of moving away from something or letting somebody go. I don't know. It's different for everyone. But with the it's really nice with the Seven of Cups there. It's saying you've got options about where to find your emotional happiness in the future. So maybe that's where you're conflicted, because maybe you've got, maybe in your mind you even know, without even knowing a person, you might just feel in your heart of hearts, that there's someone out there that will feel like you do, and they will be able to meet you and be your kindred spirit. So it could even be that you're conflicted about knowing how to move forward, and ultimately without maybe being able to see the logical path. This is something that's a deep instinct, but you're invited or asked, or it suggests here that you need to follow your heart. Okay, you've got that message already with the reading. You need to follow your heart. Okay, right, so pop those there. In your environment, it's really good. You've got the Page of Pentacles, so there's some new beginning that's come in your life. It could be a new property that you're thinking about moving into. It could be a new relationship, maybe somebody new that you've recently met. It could also talk about a new job. You could be a student even, but this is a hopeful energy. So you're taking on this studious energy of looking up at your pentacle and really this new physical thing that's come into your life, job, property, relationship. You're really looking up at it and holding on to it deeply. There are the Lovers here, so I do feel for many of you there's a new relationship in town, so that's just gorgeous, and it makes you have this young at heart energy where you're looking up and looking hopeful, and there's this warm glow of sunshine all around you. So often I see people, and by looking in their eyes, if you see hope, it's such a it gives your heart a lift as well. So it's really nice you're moving in that energy, Cancer. Then you've got a beautiful card of the Empress here. Wow, this is your attitude or your it's the way you're looking at things, your hopes and fears. And she symbolises a time of expansion and growth, both financially and mentally. You're being well provided for, or sorry, materially, you're being well provided for. It's creative energy is brimming over. Ideas should be conceived, nurtured and given birth to, such as a physical baby, a business, work of art. So very much that Page of Pentacles energy, something new that you're working on. And it's saying that this person is full of warmth and loving, sensual energy. You know, it's a sensual woman. It's a female energy very much with this card. So she's strong and caring and intensely alive and enjoying life to the full. So she's got sunshine and abundance and harvest on every level. So yeah, there's something you're really working on that's very much, I feel like it is about your material success here, and you've got abundance. Okay, you've got everything. There's health and vitality with that Empress card there. So the overriding energy, lots of cards jumped out as clarified, so I'll go with each of them. The Four of Wands is talking about your home, your haven, wherever you feel safe, you know, your castle. Okay, so there's celebration in this environment, you know. I mean, you've got choices here, so maybe you're looking at some change there, but it's very nice. There's a, you know, growth and abundance there as well, and there's harmony. You've got twin flames here with the you've got the lovers already, so there is some sense of an emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. As there could be a soulmate around you, Cancer, that makes you feel absolutely full of life and happiness, and you're meant to have met. You know, this is a life connection that's coming through many lives. Okay, then you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is saying you're juggling. You might be kind of doing lots of things at once. You might be really busy at this time. So of course you will be, because you've got this studious energy. You know, you're learning a lot, you're progressing and growing, and there's a lot going on about you, and you feel quite happy and lucky with this energy. It's a nice light airy feel, so you're managing very successfully with that energy too. Then we got the Ten of Pentacles again. That's repeating that card there. So there's a strong message here about your family legacy here. There's stability. You're looking very strongly at your, you know, your foundations and how you have your structured family home. There's a strong look at that there. So it's very nice with it being 10 out of 10 Pentacles. It feels like all of your material needs are being met here, Cancer. So it feels like you're working towards this. This is your overriding energy. You're very much working towards your complete stability and wanting a happy home. You're looking for that, Cancer. I mean, of course we all are, but it's the forefront of your mind at the moment. Okay, and then you've got the Ten of Swords. So it's saying that something is ending. Okay, some belief that you've held in the past. You know, it's something that you held on for a long time. Often Cancerians do hang on with such tenacity longer than other signs would have done. You're very strong at that. Okay, so it's now showing you, okay, really, Cancer, it's time to let go. You've got this Ten of Swords here, that something's finished, there's an ending, and it's no longer healthy for you to be in that environment. So you might be looking at moving home, but any which way, you're definitely looking at some kind of something that will affect probably the whole family, but there's a needing to let go of something in order for new fresh life to come in. Okay, very interesting indeed. So then let's look at the all of the clarifying oracle cards and spiritual messages you've got here. So you've got the koi. I really shuffle the cards well and study your energies as Cancerians, and the koi fish spirit is saying there is always enough, and the message with this card's really nice. It says good fortune and a successful career, so symbolizing prosperity and harmony and bringing in more love, prosperity and wealth. So that's absolutely fantastic, very positive. Then for the Romance Angels deck, you got the True Love card. Wow, this is the romance of a lifetime. So you can see we've got the lovers, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and then we also had that Ten of Swords. So it does feel like needing to let go of something in order for something new to come in. And there's Venus in this reading, isn't there, with the Empress? So there is love around you very much here, Cancer. I'm so happy for you. Beautiful. Then we got the Oracle card of Walking Away. So this is the Energy Oracle deck for you. Beautiful image on there, really nice. So it's I'm read to you about the message for it. It says letting go, moving on, very much all those tens we're seeing. It says this card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, very much the Ten of Swords, perhaps a career, goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. Whether it's in the inner world or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. And then the affirmation is saying to you, it is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. How lovely to think of that as being that, step back from yourself and say, I'm doing this for you, without feeling so tangled up in yourself. Just like you're elevating yourself from a higher height and looking down on yourself. It's almost as if you're looking at yourself from the future and looking back on yourself. Sometimes I've done that, and you'd think, gosh, if I could have gone back to a younger version of me, I would have told myself this or helped myself with that. So look at yourself, project yourself forward and think, okay, how can I help myself in future? Okay, right. And then finishing off with the Willow energy card. So this is about harmony as well. It does feel like you've got lots of prosperity with you. Harmony, reaching and radiating your energy further out and expanding. So you're really expanding your energy. And there's an ancient connection to the moon. So we've got the moon mentioned again, helping you to enjoy harmony in your life and create peaceful and loving relationships. By showing your respect and appreciation for life, we can build up deep and lasting connections. So it is about respect in relationships as well, how important that is. There's trust, and all of that is involved in allowing people to feel completely natural, like like we saw with that where is it, the Six of Cups, wanting to feel natural, and that comes with trust and respect, okay, in a relationship. So if you've got that Three of Swords, maybe there's a question over that. If you haven't felt that in a relationship, maybe that's what needs to be, the Ten of Swords needs to be walked away from. Okay, Cancer, that's the end of the reading before we run out of time. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all of the lovely people that have clicked on like and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. It really helps me to grow the channel. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in about a week or maybe 2 weeks time. Sending you so much love and light. Remember to check out your rising and moon signs as well. It gives you a really full picture. I know I do that with my readings. I look at each of my signs. So look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.